Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to your new moon in Libra reading. And the new moon in Libra, of course, is coming up around October 6th. It's going to be at 5:05 a.m. Mountain Standard Time is when it's going to be at its fullness. So depending on where you're at in the world, you can figure that out there. And the energy of this new moon, of course, it's Libra, so it's all about compromise, give and take, negotiating or renegotiating. And then with this new moon with Libra, it can include a restart of some kind. And it ends with a healthy and well-balanced result. You know, the Libra tint to it all can suggest doing things in pairs or doing these new things in pairs. And it can either be with another human who's of like mind. You know, Libra is the air sign, which is, representative of swords suit, and it's about your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs. So it's someone of like mind. It's like this balanced individual with you on either side. Not like this, where this is showing out of balance, right? It's more of a balanced pair. Or if you're not really looking for a human of like mind, then you can have this, the pair that you can have is pairing up with spirit. And that would be the less dramatic choice, right? Usually. And a Libra is also the sign of love and harmony, negotiation and relationships. So it's harmonious, it's kind, it's luxurious, and always aiming for balance. So it doesn't like this out of balance feeling. It's wanting to balance things out. Now, this is the new moon in Libra, and so when you're looking at the cycles of the new moon to the full moon, even outside of it happening monthly, you can look at the full cycle. It's a 6-month full cycle of going from a new moon in Libra to a full moon in Libra back to a new moon in Libra. So the last full moon that we've had in Libra in the past was March 28th of this year. And that was a time of things climaxing in areas that, in these areas we've talked about of our lives, right? And since then, when you move from a full moon to a new moon, it's about what you're letting go. So since then, you've been letting things fall away that no longer serve those events, or you've been at least thinking about what you want to let go. And now that we're headed close to the new moon, now's the time to balance all that out. So what we're going to be asking for in this reading, because we're going to do a special reading just for your each individual sign, we're going to ask, what are you ready to balance to ignite that new start? Or what does the Creator want you to know about balancing and about this new start? So we're going to go ahead and jump into your reading right now, and we shall find out the answers. Here we go. All right, all my Aries, this is your Libra new moon reading. And we're going to start off by pulling a card here from this Clarity deck from the Girls Gone Happy. I love the name of that company. I'm going to end up saying that in every reading again. I used these cards once before, and I kept on saying that over and over again because it's hilarious. I just love it. Because we're all, whether we're male or female, are girls gone happy. So we're going to pull that there, and this is going to be what the Creator feels that they want you to know about what anything about balance in your life. So we're going to look at that, and we're going to pull 3 cards here from the Everyday Tarot. So what are the 3 cards that you want them? This has to deal with this imbalance, and so they want that one there, that one there, okay, and that one there. Okay, thank you. And then we'll end up pulling 3 more here, but they wanted me to do this the specific way, and so I'm listening and doing it this specific way. And then we're going to pull a Crystal Medicine Oracle, which is like the other side. This is like the balancing thing, so here's one side, and what's going to balance it is over here. And this is the Crystal Medicine Oracle. So let me just mix these up and shuffle them, and we'll see what card comes out for that. And then we'll jump right in. They're being all mysterious. All right. Okay, that's the one there. All right. Let's dig in. Oh, yes. And I wanted this one too. This is the Divine Directions. And they want one card that's going to be on the balance right here. Okay, this is one for right here. Yeah, for some reason they're being very, very specific with instructions. So here we go. So what is out of balance here? What does the creator want you to consider? And this is new skin. And so the questions this brings up are, how are you trying to crawl into an old version of the situation that no longer fits and is no longer relevant? What needs to happen to get you to fully inhabit the new version of the situation, which is totally all about this new moon, everything we just talked about in the introduction about, what are you letting go of? What are you ready to let go of to create this new situation to balance for this new start, this new moon energy that's coming in. So that's so perfect. All right, then let's see what the cards here. So you got the King of Cups. Cups are all about, that's the water element, so it's about our emotions. And the beautiful thing about the King, you're able to deep dive into your emotions. You're able to get down into the nitty-gritty of things. The Queen of Cups is usually a lot like the High Priestess, which is the master of the depths, in the ocean here. But the King brings this beautiful awareness. And I usually call the King of Cups, it's something like, Christ consciousness, Christ love, because they hold the chalice, they hold the Holy Grail, which has unconditional love in it. And so the King understands, having been from the Ace of Cups all the way through the entire deck, entire suit of cups, he understands all about the struggles, the waves that come, the ups and downs of life between unconditional love and conditional love, and that can be seem like out of balance, right? Like a wave. But the King also understands, and he brings in this connection to the mind as well. And so it is this kind of subtle message of when we make decisions and it's all emotional, usually doesn't turn out to our most beneficial life. Also, if we make decisions totally in our minds out of logic, that also doesn't always turn out so well for our lives. And so there's this brilliant balance between mind and emotion that comes with this. So obviously, since this is all about balance, that makes total sense. So consider, especially being fire signs, you can get a little fiery in your emotions. I'm looking into how you can calm down when you feel the fire starting to ignite within you, when that passion starts to rise, because you are like, you want to go, and you're able just to speed off and do things and accomplish stuff. But sometimes you can run down a road that you're like, wait, come back. And it's like, so it's breathing, taking deep breaths when you feel those start to rise, and then consider balancing emotion and logic, emotion in your mind, your heart and your mind. This, balance it. I'm in pause before acting is what I'm hearing. And then you got the Three of Pentacles. Pentacles are about your abundance, your outside world. And this is about doing the work, and your, you have your support. You have people that are watching you, people that are supporting you on your journey. And I love how, again, I never noticed this. It's balanced in this picture. You've got equal, people on either side. You've got people behind your back that talk to you behind your back. And you have people that praise you in front of you. And the biggest thing about this card and the work that you're trying to do and where you're trying to head off is you're going to always have both, and you're not going to always be able to please everyone all the time, and that doesn't matter, because and actually this doesn't matter either. It's like when you let either praise or criticism impact you equally the same, then you become a master at your work, and you're able just to let your creativity flow. 3 is a number of creativity. And so one of the beautiful things you realize is it is either side of the scale, right? Of course, we always know about when people criticize our work, how it impacts us and makes kind of takes the wind out of our sails and makes us doubt ourselves. Well, if people don't like it, then maybe I'm not good at it, and maybe I shouldn't do it, right? But the same thing happens on the other side. People that praise you go, oh, you're doing such a good job. If you do it this way, this would be even better, and da-da-da. And so you start craving the praise, and you start changing your creativity and suppressing it. And so both of them can suppress your creativity. And so this is bringing that awareness to you, like, balance it. Don't worry about either one of those. Do what you love because you love it, and do what you want to do. Yeah, we take criticism and praise with a grain of salt because, well, like, okay, they like that. I like that too. I'll consider that. I'll put that on the back shelf. Okay, they might have a point. I'll put that on the back shelf too, and I'm going to ponder it, but it's not going to be your primary source, right? So I love that balance that comes into here with that. Yeah, and then you have the 10 of Wands. And this also has 2 sides. So Wands, of course, is the fire element, which is you. So when I was talking about you have so much energy, the side of this is that you do have such a drive that you can handle a lot more of this fire than others. You're kind of like, I just had the picture of the fire guy on the Fantastic Four. He can burn, right? And he doesn't get impacted by it. And that's you. But this also shows the burden that you can carry when you're trying to carry everyone else's energy as well. And so that kind of goes into this, either side of this, the criticism and the praise here is because you can carry so much of people's negative energy, and you can carry so much of the people's positive energy too. And that's what's beautiful with it, is that you can totally take the excitement of a room and being around groups and other things, and it can just like shoot you off into space like a rocket, right? But also if you walk into a room that's very everyone's very sad or angry, the unjoyful emotions compared to these joyful emotions, you can also take all of that on. I wouldn't be surprised that you have a lot of water in your chart in significant places where you actually feel people's emotions and take it on quite a bit. But this is about the messages here, letting go of this balance, letting go of this other energy, letting go of other people's beliefs, and all of that. And let's read this again. How are you trying to crawl into an old version of the situation that no longer fits and it's no longer relevant, right? The old ways of doing things, the old opinions, the popular opinions of people, and everyone has a different opinion. What needs to happen to get you to fully inhabit the new version of the situation? And it is to ignore everyone's opinion and follow what you want to do inside you, right? Connect to your heart, balance your mind. I love that. All right, and let's see what else. This is going to help balance it and, change it from where it was before. At the start of the intro I did, it's like this is what helps balance this out. And you've got rejuvenation. And medicine is plant. And the crystal that can help you with this is green. Oh, tourmaline. Very good. And you've got card number 23. And let's see what message comes with this for you. Here we go. So rejuvenation, this card has made its way across your path as it's a perfect time for you to stop, rejuvenate, and give back to yourself. We live in a crazy, fast-paced world, and it's very easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life. To achieve balance and well-being, it is important to slow down and create more experiences that nourish your mind, body, and soul. Have you been feeling flat or burnt out and lacking in energy? Right? This is also the rush, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle. Are you confused and have no direction? Is depression and anxiety overcoming you? And do you feel like the world is getting you down? The naysayers, right? Well, it's time to rejuvenate and set yourself free from your current burdens, to create some time and space for yourself. So this card is as a sign to do things that make you feel renewed, such as going on that holiday you've been thinking about, or even just having a weekend away in nature. Perhaps you could gift yourself a healing, relaxing bath and massage to clear your energy and bring balance and rejuvenation. Whatever it is that creates this space, make sure you give it to yourself, or you will burn out and be no good to anyone, especially yourself. It's time for you to renew your energy so you can live a life of well-being and balance. So enjoy this sacred time for you. I love it. And then the medicine is plant, and it says, known for their healing powers and medicine from the beginning of time, plants offer a range of properties that will rejuvenate, renew, and heal the mind, body, and spirit. The healers or shamans of a tribe would create rituals and ceremonies and take journeys into the spirit world to communicate with the spirits of the plants. And in this trance-like state, the plant spirits would teach the healers all about the plant's benefits and how to utilize them. And plant medicine has been the foundation of natural medicine for thousands of years, the earliest record being found on clay tablets from the Sumerian civilization. Today, the Chinese are well known for their understanding and use of herbal medicine in many applications. It's now time to welcome in the medicine of the plants to assist you in creating a healthier mind, body, and spirit. I love that. And then also, if you are into the crystals and using, crystals for energy work and healing and all that as well, green tourmaline, like I mentioned, helps you connect deeply with the medicine of plants, and also balances and heals the heart chakra. And it assists in creating a deeper understanding of things. So I love that. Perfect. And then we're also going to pull 3 more cards here, which this represents, once you apply this medicine and you have this balance that you have, what does the Creator want you to know about? How does that impact this new start, this new adventure? So we're going to pull 3 more cards here. Creator. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, that's the 3rd one. All right, so you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and Death, which is, of course, death and rebirth. So I love the combination of all 3 of these cards. I'll show you up here so you can see them. Let's see if I can do this. And so I'm going to put the Queen of Swords above the King of Cups, because we talked about balancing the mind and the heart. And what's beautiful is that the Queen brings in the feminine energy. The swords are all about the thoughts, the beliefs, the mindsets, and the mind, right? And she has this Ace of Swords, which allows her to cut away those beliefs and thoughts that no longer serve her. But she also keeps her hand extended, meaning she's open-minded, and she's that she's open to new beliefs and new ways of doing things, which being the queen, she's almost at the end of the suit. So she realized that, yeah, that's the way that you are able to move forward and have beautiful things unfold for you, is when you keep an open mind and you balance that. But also, she sits on a throne of a cup, which the cups are, like we talked about, the emotions, the heart. And so she has this beautiful understanding of balancing the heart and the mind as well. And so we're going to put her above here, because she is definitely seeing that you're able to achieve that with this balancing that you're doing. And then I'm going to take the death and the rebirth, which is all about, the endings. It's the things that no longer serve you. And with all this energy and all this stuff that's invested here, and this is number 10, 10 of Wands, that's about endings and new beginnings as well. So we're going to put the death card above here, because this is showing that, yes, you're definitely capable of making these endings, and as you identify them and have those energies, all that you've been investing in, all this maintaining everyone else's emotions and everyone else's opinions and everyone else's, opinions of opinions, all that energy gets to come back to you. And then with this 3 of Pentacles right above it, you have this Ace of Pentacles, which means you're being gifted with new opportunities in the external world. So what's beautiful with all this is you have this endings and new beginnings, and you really let a lot of these expectations go, and you balance your heart and your mind, you're able to see opportunities where you didn't see them before as well. So that is a little bit of the message here, but I really feel it strongly that this is the hand of Spirit, of Creator, and they are bringing you beautiful opportunities. And I just saw this too, how it's like this up here seems out of balance with those 3 pentacles here. Now you have 3 beautiful kind of representations of coins, if you will, showing a beautiful balance now. And I love that. All right, and then your final card, yeah, there you go. Create. We were just talking about that. Sorry about it's very bright on there. It says, unlock your creative side with dance, music, art, or writing. Express yourself. And that's right above this where we talked about. Express yourself. Don't express other people's opinions. Express yourself. And so I really feel that this new moon in Virgo is like, what are you ready to let go of in order to create this balance and to move forward? And it's really, I feel, such a strong message of letting go of other people's opinions, both criticism and praise, and that frees you to create what you want in your life instead of what you think everyone else wants or doesn't want, right? Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. So as you're going throughout this new moon in Virgo period, just know that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and I love you too. Have an amazing adventure, and I'm sure we'll be talking together soon. You take care now.